So yeah.
We're going to be hearing a lot of Control F tonight, by the way, guys.
Renamed from Outworld Devourer to Outworld Destroyer. Before he was called Obsidian Destroyer. That's Warcraft 3 copyrighted, I believe, so we had to change it, but still gonna keep the Destroyer part, which I really like.
Yeah, Octarine Core now taking Aether Lens instead of Voodoo Mask. Bloodstone being changed as well now requires a Voodoo Mask, so swapping things around there as well. So many little changes here and there. And what was the mech and the Vlad's change? You said there was something with those too.
Mech, recipe updated, so no longer provides an armor aura. Requires chainmail instead of buckler, and mana cost reduced by 25. Recipe cost reduced by almost full 200. So looking good.
Control F Phoenix. Find Phoenix. Supernova cooldown increased by 10 seconds. Mana cost rescaled, so it's much cheaper at level 1. And then
are we talking about the Aghanim shard?
3. No, just straight up Phoenix.
Straight up Phoenix buffs. Yeah, he definitely needed a buff. And there's the Earth Spirit. I actually think this Orb of Corrosion is going to be picked up like straight away. Boots of Speed, Orb of Corrosion, maybe a Magic Stick. What about Urn of Shadows? Like, I didn't get to check. Urn of Shadows. Nothing. Nice. Shadows.
Oh, really?
Nice. I love that. Like, it's just such a good item. Let's see that profit. Control F, that profit.
Erasing the Control F everything.
Yeah, Spirit Siphon no longer drains movement speed. And Exorcism Ghost speed increased by 25. Turn rate improved.
She got a 25 move speed buff as well on her base move speed too. So she's much speedier, but she doesn't slow people down anymore.
So Nigma just doubling down on those team fights. Like Exorcism, Phoenix, they stick with what they know.
What's the Aghanim shard for Death Prophet? Now drains 0.7 armor per second and gives it to you. How long does a Spirit Siphon last? Like quite a long time, right? Like 5-6 seconds?
I don't even know anything, Gary. I need to check.
So you're probably going to be draining, a good 4 armor or something for your opponents and giving it to yourself, yeah.
So you can get, what, 5 armor almost?
Go on, Nature's Prophet. He got quite a few changes to Treants with like mana costs, attack damage, a load of stuff that I saw earlier on.
Wrath of Nature damage increased per bounce reduced, so less damage per bounces. Like, yeah, you could deal almost 700 damage max with level 1. Treants movement
slower
speed.
Treants.
Yeah, slower Treants. Base attack improved. Damage reduced a bit. And there's a Scepter rework. Lowers the cooldown by 25 seconds. And tangles all enemies it hits. So he's the, like, Warcraft 3 Nature's Prophet, like Furion, that can root people.
That's pretty sick. And what's his shard ability? Causes the first 2 trees destroyed with Sprout to summon greater Treants. So if you trap someone in Sprout and they kill the tree, they're still going to get blocked inside by a Treant?
Maybe.
So using Quelling Blade on Sprout, yeah, I'm looking at the little animation. If you kill... Yeah, there's a Sven. Stuck in a Sprout, the RTZ Sven, he sprouted up. He kills off with a Quelling Blade off the
and
2
it
trees.
summons
and Treant spawn. So they still block you inside.
Wow, that's actually a huge... Like, Sprout is imbalanced. Like this.
That's 1.4k gold for Aghanim shards, right?
Yes.
It's not that expensive.
It's really not. Like, some of these abilities will need to be, like, changed. Maybe we need to make Aghanim shards more costly, because it doesn't sound like that much of a gold. And
like jetpack on
jetpack on
flying
clockwork.
over high. Oh my god! I really do hope that all of these players toy around with the Aghanim shards. Okay, what we got? Sven, Magnus, Leshrac, Zeus, Morphling banned out. So a lot of the old favorites still being removed. I might see a PA or a Spectre ban come along here from Alliance as well.
We might see a lot of pauses during the game where players like, what did you just do to me? Like, I need to read. I need to see what happened. I think this is what you do when you die. Like, on the second monitor, you're reading what the changes are on the certain heroes. and still looking what's happening on the map.
Reading mid-game. Yeah, there's the PA ban. Oh my goodness. We still have that, potential for like Medusa or something to come out here, because I don't believe she got that many changes when I looked. It was like level 25 talent change from 800 mana to 75 int. And then she got a weird little Aghanim shard as well. Someone was saying Bane is like broken. Fiend's Grip now creates an uncontrollable illusion that is also channeling Fiend's Grip on the target. Illusion takes 750% incoming damage and immediately dies if it's interrupted. Multiple Fiend's Grip effects do not stack on the target. So you can cancel your Fiend's Grip while your illusion is gripping the person.
That's pretty big. To go back to the Medusa talk, like 800 mana, change to 75 intelligence. So if you're playing against Nyx Assassin, like mana burn is related not to mana pool, but to actual intelligence, so you just straight up die. Like,
yeah, get that multiplier or Nyx going. Destroy the Medusa with a mana burn. Well, Earth Spirit Bane, pretty good support duo. Nature's Prophet for Alliance, going to give that to S4, very likely.
And I love how Ice Frog is just reversing the stuff that he tried to make them work. Didn't work out, and we're back to Brain Sap being pure once again. So that's pretty big deal.
Very nice. The damage was changed a little bit, right? Yeah, a few little nerfs on the numbers.
And also Fiend's Grip is pure damage.
That's big. Especially with this Aghanim shard. Yeah, like the fact that you can just get your hero to run around.
How do you even buy
Nightmare
Aghanim shard? That's a part that I didn't see anywhere. Do you just... Is that...
We have a new shop? Is there still just
like,
the
is
one?
that just an item that costs 1,400? Like, there's no recipes or anything? You're just like, yeah, I want this item.
Very good question. I mean, I assume so. Added a new item, Aghanim Shard. Costs 1,400 gold.
Man, this game is going to be clowny as hell. If people start to buy those, we're just going to go, wow, what is going on? Let's see what changed for Ember.
Oh, intelligence gain increased from 1.8 to 2.2. He actually got nerfed on his Fire Remnants.
More mana,
75 mana cost.
Just don't use Remnants and you're fine. Like you will have more mana pool, but the Remnants mana cost increased by 50. You will need to do the math, like to see on like level 6, 7, how much is that compared to like level 12. And there is Aghanim Shard ability, Fire Remnant, that deals 45 damage per second and a 600 AoE. Dying or killing an enemy hero leaves a Fire Remnant nearby.
Hey, we've got a Meepo! The Weepo comes out. We got a few changes, but I didn't think that it was anything super amazing.
Let me just scroll real quick. Ransack upgrade has 30% chance on a hit to apply a Geostrike debuff, slowing enemy units by 20% and dealing 20 DPS for 4 seconds. So it's an old ability, pretty much. And it's
an old counter to Anti-Mage, right, with the nets?
Yeah.
There's nothing to stop a Meepo here, actually. Looks like a pretty freaking good Meepo game for Nigma. So that's going to mean what? DP3, Ember as a POS one.
Oh, sorry. The Meepo has a new scepter. He has Dig, which is not related to Trusty Shovel. Clones also have this ability. Channels for 0.75 and digs into a ground. He's a Diglet. That's going to be Doug Trio. Doug 5-yo. For 3.5 seconds, dispelling you and causing you to become invulnerable and untargetable. Great stuff.
So you have a low HP Meepo and you're just like, you can't kill it. It's invulnerable.
He becomes
for 3.5
Nyx
seconds.
Assassin, goes underground.
Burrowing. The mole people. 40%. Meepo is going to cause problems.
Okay, cooldown 40, mana cost 150, cannot be cast while rooted. So, okay, they need a root mechanic. Where's the root coming from?
It's a very good question. I have no bloody idea, Lacoste. Pango, ET, Beastmaster Band. Could you just look at Nigma's draft and tell me where the hell these heroes are going, though? Is it DP Ember Meepo the 3 cores?
Yeah, I believe so. I think that Prophet offlane.
Kuro's done +5 DP though.
He's played, yeah. That Prophet 5, Ember Spirit safe lane, most likely Meepo mid, and they can flex that Prophet, see if the. I mean, it could be offlane DP, offlane Phoenix,
could be.
Plus that Prophet puts a lot of pressure on Anti-Mage. In the previous patch. In this patch, I have no clue.
Who knows?
So Anti-Mage, let's just check what happened with him.
He got a few nifty little changes. Legion Commander banned out though, making sure that dual into counterspell, always kind of a hard counter to AM, not going to come out.
So less mana break, max burn reduced from 4% on level 4 to 3.4. And there's a new scepter, grants blink fragment, yada yada yada, something imbalanced. And more imbalance. We'll have to see in game what actually happens. Nigma's out of time. They only have 7 seconds left.
My God, just pick Mars or something, guys. Like just grab Slardar. Yeah, okay.
There it is.
Man, Slardar has gone from like first ban, first pick to being a last pick because of the new patch. No one has got a fucking clue what's happening right now.
Sprint movement speed reduced, river speed rescaled, so he gets more move speed. No, he gets actually less move speed in the river. Slither and Crush mana cost increased, so all nerfs. Scepter HP region reduced, armor reduced, and Corrosive Haze upgrade, Aghanim Shard.
Man, Puck got a load of buffs. Like a load of buffs. This could still be a pretty decent Puck game for Alliance if they want Limp to grab it, because it looks like it's his hero that's left over.
They need some
gain increase, turn rate improvement, orb damage, waning rift distance.
They need some AoE, or maybe there's like AoE. I was thinking about Elder Titan possibly. Maybe they just forgot. They're thinking
banned.
about.
No, it was
was banned. Okay, I was not paying attention.
Yeah, Nigma banned it, that Meepo counter in the ET. So Limp Underlord.
Love it, because they read it. I told that new Aghanims, like you can burrow yourself under the ground, dig, cannot be cast while rooted. So root mechanic AoE you use on all of Meepos. I think that's actually a pretty decent counter.
That's one of the longest drafts I've ever seen, because I'm pretty sure the teams are doing the same thing we are. Every time a hero is picked, they're like, Control F, what changed? What do we need to do to deal with this hero now? How do we handle the Weepo? Nigma up against Alliance, game 2, with Alliance leading 1 game to the good here in the lower bracket for OGA Dota Pit Season 4. As Dota 3 has hit, the new patch is here. If you're just tuning in, this is the first competitive game, really, on this new patch with Alliance up against Nigma. Lacoste, I don't even want to ask you the question I usually do.
I'm heavily favoring Alliance's draft. No, I think it's a good Meepo game because they have enough tower damage, I would say, with that Prophet and Meepo to just try to snowball. There aren't too many changes, at least to heroes. Like, these are all the same heroes. We haven't touched the XP and gold formula. Stacking got nerfed a bit from 40 to 30%, which is okay. It's much easier to stack on the Radiant side. These are just some stuff that I remember from reading the patch notes. Didn't even read them all, didn't have time. How you doing? We tried, yeah.
We tried, though.
Maybe we should have, split it in half, and just you read the top and I read the bottom half.
Even then, I think we did it pretty well, finding little tidbits that we could focus in on. So, here we go. Game 2. Hanskin Earth Spirit. I really want him to get the new Corrosive Orb? Orb of Corrosion. We're going to get used to these new names, everybody. We'll get there eventually.
He's got that new Nico, stuff. Baby. The green new item. Are there any changes to Bracer? I haven't noticed. Bracer? No, I think they're the same. No Talisman? Nope.
It's like the first time in years that they've not changed.
The map is still the same, so we're gonna see like same rotations. Roche Pit is the same all the stairs, like all the wards are the same. So I like that we're not just completely changing the game. We're just introducing new stuff, removing some of the stuff that we didn't like, and balancing. Like, we're gonna need to have A and B patch to balance out after a while. See how this new Aghanims Shard is gonna be played out. Who needs a nerf? Look at Miracle, Orb of Venom, and Blightstone queued up. Does anyone have a new item already, or is anyone just going with the standard?
Everyone's the standard. I clicked across everybody. Don't even see any new items queued up.
These are pro players, you know. They're used to playing it this way, and sometimes, like, even when the new patch arrives, not just half an hour before they need to play loser's bracket, they still tend to do the same thing, you know, just with what they know, a bit slow to adapting. But once, you know, things get rolling, you start playing some pubs and see what others are doing. You test it out in the lobbies. That's why you also have a coach. And then it's going to be much easier. Let's check the mid Underlord. Pretty good stuff. 4 Atrophy Aura, 4 bonus damage.
Yeah, and all these lane swaps happening as well. Like, Hansken got a bit of free experience top. Now dragging the wave around. So S4 is here with a Prophet. Mind Control Slardar and a TP from Ember Spirit as Nigma want to swap their lanes around. While GH Phoenix trying to deal with that lane drag back. Like you said, we is in the mid lane. Meepo against Underlord. Then bottom is what? AM Bane against a Kuroki Pos 5 DP. Needs a core hero to be down there in a second.
This gives Anti-Mage a free lane. Anti-Mage started with the Blink, now has Mana Burn. Also, Bane is much more powerful with just Brain Sap being the pure damage. So that's pretty nice because it's not just about, you know, that being magical damage. Bane was not a viable pick because of the raindrops and the change that they've made. That how much damage you deal, it's how much health you get back. It's you did not get the full. You just got it after the reduction, so that was pretty bad.
Yeah. Well, the lane swaps, it looks like Alliance are going to get their way because that first mover's disadvantage, Nigma TPing first, means Alliance can react, put the AM top against the Ember Spirit, and then they've got that Bane against Phoenix. While Hansken, he can rotate into mid and help out Limp. Meepo already off to a pretty decent start, though, at 10-0.
Oh, Limp has Colossal Pike. Just kidding, I made that up. I don't know what that is.
Colossal Pike!
He's going for Bottle, and that's the item that I know.
Oh, yo, so old Meepo builds used to be Blink Dagger, right? Then we saw the kind of shift to, like, Ethereal Blade, Hex, Guardians, and stuff. The new Blink items, could you just give us a rundown of what the hell they do? Because there's like 3 new Blink items for like Strength, Int, and Agi that are kind of insane.
Yeah, Overwhelming Blink. It needs a Blink Dagger, of course, a Reaver, and 1700 gold recipe, 25 Strength. When you land a destination...
Oh, S4. S4's dying here, I think. Mind Control, he's got a bash, but he's body blocked by the Treants. Oh, the Nature's Prophet is making a swift escape, and Kuro, the Spirit Siphons don't slow anymore, but the right-click attack will take him down.
Why is no one bottom? Wait, where is everyone?
Prophet just died.
No, they're running a tri-lane top. Okay, to go back to the important stuff...
Oh, you mean why doesn't Alliance have a support bottom, right?
No, I'm talking about the Overwhelming Blink. So, once you land at the destination, all enemies in 800 AoE have 50% move slow and 50 attack slow for 6 seconds and take damage equal to 200 plus 100% of your strength. So that sounds like a Centaur stuff to me, you know. He blinks in Swift Blinks, Agility. When you land, you get the phase move speed and 40 damage and 40 attack speed.
Oh, FNG. He fairy fires and he brain saps, and he's fine. Man, there's some real chaos going on in these lanes. Yeah, you're right, this tri-lane top from Alliance, keeping Hansken up there. Trying to keep the pressure on, but Miracle and GH doing a great job in fighting back.
S4's like, I'll just go with the standard stuff, you know. Bracers,
nice dodge from Miracle.
Bracers sounds
but it's not
good.
going to be enough. They slow him down, Orb of Venom's there. And the right-click attack from Nico Baby not only gives him a 24 and 8 CS advantage over the 13-0 of Ember, but the kill on top of it all.
Fluffy Hat, that's what Miracle has queued up. Can be upgraded to Holy Locket, Falcon Blade, and Orb of Corrosion. I think Orb of Corrosion actually looks good on that hero, because it gives minus armor and slows them down. So with his Sleight of Fist, it works well.
Is it different between melee and ranged? Like Orb of Venom is?
Gary, you're asking too much questions, dude.
Looks like it is. The slow is anyway. So melee slow 13%. 13%, 4% if they're ranged.
Yeah, every single time.
Pauper Sven. The Pauper Sven has been banned out and not going to be played anymore. Meepo jungling, a couple of stacks been made up for Wii, but look at Hansken. He's ready to roll in here, maybe make a play onto one of these low HP Meepos. Poofing away through a nice large camp stack. Hansken leeching experience, now making the forward play as GH gets burst down by FNG. Found at that pull spot.
Yeah, I agree. Like, this is fascinating. They try to go with the new item build that didn't work out. Like, I can say whatever the hell I want right now, and it's not gonna sound stupid. This is the best, man. I could cast games after the patch arrives all the time. Mid lane, rotation.
Yeah, missing the roll, unfortunately. So they put Miracle mid now, but Limp is already 43 CS up. Bottle Boots, Bracer, Phase Boots are coming soon. Level 6 on this Underlord. Perfect start for your mid Limp. And Alliance, actually a pretty good start across the board. Miracle rolled upon. Nice dodge again with a Sleight of Fist. That's 2 or 3 times in a row now, but he's still going to get burnt down with a Firestorm and sliced in twain by Limp as Hansken TP's home and GH can't get the finish.
Well, there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heroes if you count in Meepo as the last hero. But Underlord too speedy with that haste. Also didn't change any runes. We didn't get any new runes, right? Runes,
no, you're right.
Control F. I like that because we just introducing new items, balancing stuff out, and no map changes. So the ward spots are gonna still be the same. I actually fucking love it, man. I'm in love. I just need to what?
Underlord, Aghanim Shard ability. You can cast Firestorm on yourself and it follows you around. Oh my god.
And it also does something like it heals, I believe. The percentage of 15, how much damage you deal.
Causes Firestorm to heal for you 15% of the damage values. Oh, that's pretty fun. And he's got an Aghanim Scepter that you can cast Dark Rift on allies. So you can go for some like sneaky, you know, tree fog hiding kind of plays. Hansken finding Miracle again as top lane, also GH being dived. FNG on a killing spree. Pure damage, baby. Mind Control's going to Corrosive Haze up the Bane. There should be a kill here, right? With a bash and a slap. Hansken falling in the mid lane, though, as Miracle finds that takedown. And Mind Control getting the trade across the map.
So they got 2 kills. How's Meepo doing? I'm switching to net worth. Anti-Mage still on top, so pretty good start. I mean, he's actually doing extremely well. Just rushing that Battle Fury.
Go straight for it.
You think Meepo will get the new upgrade, like the new Ags upgrade, which allows him to dig?
I hope so. Because, like, I didn't see any of the changes being that drastic for him, and Meepo's been kind of unplayable recently. So maybe that's the reason he's picking it. It's Kuroki getting rolled upon in mid lane by Hansken. They're going to find the DP, and they take her down. Easy pickings there for Alliance.
People are just going with the standards. Alright, new tier 1 items, Chipped West. I don't know what the hell it is. We have to read it out loud. He sent it back. He sent it back. It's on Dire.
It gives you HP regen.
That's it?
Oh no, it's a mini blade mail. Every time you're attacked, you return 26 damage to heroes and 13 damage to creeps. As mid lane, the Meepo. And Miracle with the Ember Spirit finding Hansken.
26 damage, that's pretty high. For a tier 1 item, like compared to, like, I don't know, Ironwood Tree that gives you 6 stats. Like if you combine that with Blade Mail, who's taking it? Phoenix, like I'll grab it. Like this is the item that.
Or GH. Nightmare clicked. He's still got dive though. He can dive away from this. No, he can't. Nature's Wrath from S4 bounces across the map and is perfectly timed.
Man, look at S4's items. Like. He's old school, you know. He's like, I'll just do the standard stuff. Bracer is good, you know. Give some HP mid lane, roll into the Firestorm. There's too much damage.
Yeah, he's level 6 and he had a remnant, but that's silence. Really well timed from Hansken as well. Still the threat of this Meepo, and he is going for that classic build of Wii, the E-Blade after the triple Wraith bans.
Fairy's Trinket, found by S4.
So what's that? HP, spell damage, mana cost reduction. Cool. Nice little spell-based neutral item early on.
5% spell damage. Like, I think these new tier 1 items are kind of really good. Like 5% mana cost, 5% spell damage. 5% spell damage is pretty high. Like for a tier 1 item, if you compare that to, let's say, Null Tally, that you get only 3% spell damage from it.
Yeah, you get it for free too.
Yeah, they give it to Underlord, of course, and he's very close to that Road of Atos.
Oh, yeah. Get that catch onto Ember Spirit. Onto the Meepo, even.
Meepo going for the build that we know. Triple Raid Band. Getting that E-Blade.
And AM going Battle Fury. I'm at 10-minute Battle Fury, man. Wait. Nico Baby's having a cracking time. But he is up against Meepo. You're mentioning this this build on him, and he's also considered kind of a counter to AM, as they do find GH in the mid lane. Dive available. S4 dies up at top as well, so multi-kills across the map here, 1 for 1, but S4 the bigger target there.
Oh, lame. People two-shot him. One? Okay, no, just kidding. Didn't do the math correctly. Apologies, chat.
It's 5%, not 50%, Lacoste.
Mind Control has a Blink Dagger, so I believe it's time for them to make an aggressive move. He also has a timed bash, 3 stacks of it. So once he blinks in, that's an instant bash. Who's deepin'? S-Prof. S4 Prophet, he wants more.
S-Prof. That's his name now. Dr. Carl, coming here for the clinic. Moving down bottom though, Miracle. Who the hell is who?
The doctor that you just mentioned.
Dr. Carl?
Yeah.
It's S4. Professor... Never mind. Mind Control's looking for a blink in the bottom lane. Anti-Mage has 1000 HP, so it feels like a difficult kill here with Hanskin and FNG lurking in the shadows, and he's already blinked away. Are they diving this? They are with the Crush, the Sunray, and a Remnant forward. Diving onto Hanskin, but he gets magnetized and the 2-man starts off. Now the Pit of Malice in with a limp there.
Oh,
burning through them with a great mana void. The Supernova's going to get clicked down as well before it even hits the ground. No! GH is able to dive away. Maybe TP home successfully.
Yeah, you can still do that.
To the high ground.
You know, this was not fixed, that you can get out of the map, cannot be seen, but at least we have Trinket as a new neutral item.
Top lane, S4. He's being found by the Meepo, and the nets just keep on coming. Oh, some big damage from Wii. What did they change on Meepo again? Let's have a quick control effort.
Also, they did not put that, like the hero changes, they didn't put the info in the game yet.
Mid lane. Silence coming in. Hanskin bashed into the ground. Mind Control.
Another route.
That river,
Another route.
And
Sleep.
They're trying to catch Miracle. Yeah, they've got the Ember Spirit, but he's out there with a Remnant. Every lane I look into, there's people dying, spells being cast, mid lane tier 1s being pressured here by Nigma. Alliance are trying to come to defend it though, TPing the Prophet in behind the trees. Limp, jumped upon, Mind Control, gets the catch, but he's a tanky Underlord, and even with the Sunray Spirit Side for the percentage-based damage, not quite enough to bring the Slug Boy down. Jumping forward though, Kuro and Miracle want to take him, and they will finally burst through all of that tankiness. That's a huge kill. Meanwhile, Mind Control makes the second jump in onto the Bane, and FNG falls. This 5-man movement, aided by the Meepo, who still takes that tier 1, crushing through Alliance.
And the difference is, like, Ember Spirit wants to take these early fights, while Anti-Mage wants to continue farming. He's going for Manta style, like the standard stuff. Oh, he's dead. Miracle, another root mechanic.
Nico Baby slain. Nigma just flicked the switch, and all of a sudden the burst of aggression so bloody quick.
Meepo hunting top. E-Blade finished. S4
he's
pretty dead.
Super dead. Poofs forward. No escape here. He sprouts Nature's Wrath, but the cut through of the trees.
If that was Aghanim
rolled in.
Upgrade. Oh, let's keep that thought.
He nightmares him. He's got grip as well. There's the Pit of Malice. Meepo just turns and fights. The Sunray healing through the Weepo. He's still pretty healthy. Keep the nets going and Limp being burnt alive, but the Pit of Malice and the Fiend's Grip now arriving onto Wii. A triple kill for your Meepo, and he's not going to die. They take down the Underlord in the end.
GH used Fire Spirits on Underlord, and his attack speed is not the greatest. Could not land a hit on Meepo. To go back to the talk about, like, what was I talking about?
No fucking clue, man.
Sprout, really? Yeah, the Aghanim's Shard now summons a Treant when you cut it with the Quelling Blade.
What? Where is this Aghanim Shard? It's in the shop, yeah? It's under the bottle.
And Roche dead. Meepo plus Slardar, you can't contest this. Like, this game, zoning, Phoenix, ulti, that's...
You damn Treants! Yeah. Get out of here!
I think
FNG trying to de-ward.
Alliance will
Does he de-ward? He doesn't get the ward. He nightmares. He's E-bladed. He can't kill the Observer Ward on the high ground. Poor FNG Bane. We on a mega kill streak now as Meepo 5-0.
Yeah, I believe Alliance...
What were you saying?
Well, Alliance will need to play for like super late game if it comes to that, but this game might end in the next 10 minutes. Like, this is how Meepo works. He's going for that Aghanim Scepter. I want to see the Dig Trio. You know, he has a Dig, Dag Trio, the Pokemon. How many Meepos does he have right now? Extra 2. Yeah, that's it.
Nice Blink Crush initiation. They found him with the net. And Limp, once more, just comes tumbling down. This big fat Underlord, he was very farmed, but now just can't really actually stay on the map and do anything. Nigma have an 8k net worth lead.
Orb of Corrosion. Let's see, armor is reduced by 3, taking poison damage. Seems like it's working, the poison damage is working on the buildings as well. Pretty nice.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I mean, it had the status on, so I believe it's working.
Sick. Give him a Dragon Scale now as well. Orb of Corrosion, Dragon Scale. Jump in mid. Ember Spirit diving S4. The save coming through from Hanskin, but he doesn't kick S4 away. And again, the Sunray. GH annihilating people as Mind Control finds another pick on Nico Baby. Down goes Hanskin inside the base. Miracle trying to get the Remnant out, and he's going to dodge away from the Pit of Malice, but it gets baited out. Limp has to contend with a Meepo now. Wii is up on the high ground,
Gary,
bursting through this poor Underlord.
Ooh, this one's looking rough for Alliance. Meepo will start beating on tier 3 towers. Firestorm deals a ton of damage, but Phoenix maxed out Sunray will keep all these Meepos nice and healthy.
And the Exorcism still going from the position 5 Death Prophet. Yeah, it's still level 1, but good. Good damage, taking the tower down to half HP. And Meepo, he's moved himself back to base with TPs. And is able to return back out again with the poofs. Alliance. Where is... I haven't seen Anti-Mage do anything. He's 1, 2, and 5. He got a 10-minute Battle Fury.
It's tough. He's playing into a couple of silences, bash, you know, root mechanics, a couple of silences. I mean, there's only one. What am I saying? Maybe there's something changed, so I actually said something smart. Pipe finished on Slardar. Mind Control, like, they understand the timing. I mean, it's still the same. Like, Dota changed, but, you know, some things still feel the same. You know, you want to mitigate that damage coming out from the Earth Spirit, from the Firestorm. He gets that pipe. FNG in a lot of trouble. Just kidding.
Yeah, poor little Bane being hunted. Mind Control has got bigger fish to fry though, as Limp is found and crushed up. The Dark Rift not working out as that final hit bash comes, and well, Nico Baby does take Kuroki out. Alliance getting the scraps at the bottom of the barrel. Slardar got hit pretty heavily with these nerfs, but Mind Control is 7, 1, and 6. Early Blink into Pipe, still super tanky.
Yeah, I think Mind Control went through patch notes and it's like, Bash of the Deep still pierces magic immunity, yes. Corrosive Haze pierces spell immunity, yes. It works on Roshan. He's like, sure, pick me this hero. It's not.
It's still fit for purpose, does the job.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Bull whip.
Kuroki.
Found.
Kuroki. He's got Aghanim's shard queued up. What does it do, Lacoste?
Movement speed when cast on allies and slows 16% when cast on enemies. Last 15 seconds. Not too bad, I would say.
Oh, the old whippy whip. And Kuroki's Aghanim shard, if he does get it, drains 0.75 armor per second, gives it to Dash Prophet, armor gain loss last for 14 seconds. So stealing a good, what was it, like 4 or 5 armor from enemies and giving it to you?
Yeah.
Catching FNG. He's out here on a warding mission. The Bane will brain sap, but in comes Kuro to secure it up. He needed that kill to get closer to Aghanim's shard.
I mean, we need to fix this. Like, click on Phoenix. Look where Aghanim's Scepter and Aghanim's shard is at. Like,
Oh, yikes.
It looks really bad. My OCD is kicking in.
Fix the UI, Valve. Look at Meepo, man.
Meepo. Meepo broke the game. What is that?
Wait, it looks fine on the Observer's UI, but it looks really bad on my... Oh, it must be... We're using a HUD, right?
Yeah.
I think Observer's using default HUD, and we're using a custom HUD.
Could be it, yeah. So people that are watching are like, what are these two idiots talking about?
You morons. We don't see what you see.
Let's check some new items. What do we have? Nothing on Alliance's side. Meepo holding a Pupil's Gift, just some extra stats. And where's that dig? There it is. He becomes invulnerable and untargetable. That's kind of OP, you know, if you can't target something.
Well, it's like over 3.5 seconds he restores 25% of his max HP. And he's got 2,000 HP. So it's like a burst heal of like 500 or 600. If you want to try and target that one low HP Meepo, it's just not happening.
200 HP per second. That's really good. Meepo's getting banned in the second game for sure, because Nigma is in full control of this game.
Yeah, 15k net worth on this Meepo is ridiculous at this point. This is the second game, don't forget. Game 3 probably going to be coming up after this. Blink from Mind Control. Nico baby. Has Manta Style to dispel Corrosive Haze, but slow coming out from this Slithering Crush. Jumping in, the rest of Nigma coming. They do Pit of Malice and Dark Rift away. So Anti-Mage and the Underlord escape. As Alliance still being held back into very tight corners of this map. Nico baby looks like he wants Halberd next. Try and get some evasion up against the Meepo, I guess.
Yeah, that works fine. Oh, Mind Control, he's in. Like, Limp had a great start that now died like 5 times in a row.
It's Spirit Siphon Sunray, man. This percentage-based damage, Limp can't withstand it. Roshan may spawn in 25 seconds. Arcane Rune now for Miracle on the Ember Spirit with his new shiny Orb of Corrosion with a Maelstrom.
Yeah, Maelstrom can be upgraded to Gleipnir. Sounds like something from Lord of the Rings. Cool name. Roots all enemies in target radius for 2 seconds and deals 220 damage. So you have another way of root.
Hanska's starting the fight with the Pit of Malice helping. They do catch Mind Control in the Fiend's grip, but here comes the diving Phoenix. Not going to pop Sunray because he got silenced up mid-dive, and the double buyback from Alliance trying to hold their base, but they're all just being destroyed. Miracle on a killing spree. Kuroki will finally fall.
There's the egg.
Never comes. There's the egg. Onto Nico Baby with all the nets, and the Anti-Mage falls with no buyback left. It's Underlord and AM down with an open barracks for Nigma. This game looks like it's bloody well over. GG is called. They tap out, and we go to game 3.
24 minutes, it's just a Meepo show. Like, Limp had an amazing start, 10-minute Battle Fury for Anti-Mage, but still it doesn't matter because Nigma was toying with them, understanding that, like, if we pick this Meepo, even if it was on the old patch, I still feel the outcome would have been the same. Like, I don't think, like, the new dig mechanic, Aghanim Scepter on Meepo did much, you know, it's just what you want to get from the game.
Yeah, may have been very, very similar. That Weepo, though, coming out and really showing what it's made of. Great stuff from Nigma, and new patch, new neutral items and stuff like that. You know, the corrosion orb looking pretty nifty on that Ember Spirit.
Oh, the item, the Gleipnir or whatever it's called, it really fits the Ember Spirit, where he gets his root, then the other root, then again his root. So
and then lightning all over the place.
Yeah, exactly.
That could have been really sick. If only the game lasted a little bit longer. But guys, it is getting late and Game 3 is coming up, so we're going to cut to a break and see you guys after this.